안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 Robyn이라고 합니다. Hey, what's up guys, it's girl Robyn and welcome back. And well, this is my first ever Q&A video and I've never done this, so this is weird to me. So I asked you guys on Instagram, on my Instagram story, that if you have any questions for a Q&A video, please put them in the little answer box question thing that they have on Instagram. And surprisingly, I actually got a lot more questions than I thought I would get, because I don't have a huge following on Instagram, which is understandable because I never fucking post on there. But I didn't expect to have people actually send me questions, and a lot of people actually sent multiple questions, which is great because it works out. So let's go ahead and get started with this Q&A. How did you discover K-pop? What was your first impression of it? So I actually discovered K-pop in a sense through my sister. So my sister was very into J-pop and just anime when I was younger, and she then showed it to me, and so I got into J-pop as well. And then I realized that I really wanted to learn a different language, and I didn't want to learn Japanese because my sister was learning Japanese at the time and she was teaching me. And so I actually wanted to learn a different language, so I went around Asia kind of trying to decide what country and what language I wanted to speak, and I found Korea, fell in love with the Joseon dynasty, and immediately wanted to learn Korean. So yeah, my first impression of it, the first song I heard from K-pop was Shinhwa's Perfect Man, and I knew right then and there I was in a hole, like I was going down a hole, and that I would probably stick with this for a while because it just, I don't know, something about K-pop has a different sound than American music, and at that time I didn't really like American music. So yeah, I've been with K-pop for 14 years and it's been a very interesting journey. What's your age? I am 21. I will be 22 in November. My favorite film. So a lot of my favorite films tend to be horror movies. I really like the way horror movies are produced and edited. And so one of my favorite horror films is Us. It's not really even a horror film, it's more of a thriller. I really like Us, but if I had to pick another film that I really love the editing for, it would definitely be Train to Busan and Parasite. Love those so freaking much, and I swear I need to watch Parasite again because it's just too beautiful. What do you want to be? Goals in for the future. So ultimately I have two things that I want to be. Ultimately, my dream since I was probably a junior in high school is I wanted to be a music video editor in Korea, because I really love the way music videos in Korea are edited and put together and produced. I think it's just so beautiful and they're so aesthetically pleasing, hence the reason why I love doing music video reactions. But if that doesn't happen, I would also like to be a full-time YouTuber. Obviously, I'm not getting paid anything from YouTube right now because I'm not taking YouTube seriously, as well as I don't have a big following and I don't get a lot of views on my videos, which is understandable because I'm not taking YouTube seriously. But I'm hoping that this summer I start taking YouTube a little bit more seriously, as you know, the main reason why I haven't been taking YouTube as seriously as I should is because I'm in my last semester of college, and like I've been in my last years of college for about a year now, and so I need to focus on college and on graduating, because you know, even though I didn't want to go to college, fun fact, I didn't want to go to college, I want to go ahead and finish it since I'm almost done, because I have actually thought about dropping out of college a lot, but I'm almost done. I only have a semester left, and so I want to finish college first and then maybe take YouTube a little bit more seriously. But I'm trying to take it a little bit more seriously now in the summer since I actually have a lot of free time because of COVID. So yeah. The one you choose lives and the other one dies because of an alien invasion. Who do you save? Teen Top or GOT7? To be honest, I feel like GOT7 can somehow get out of it knowing GOT7. So I save Teen Top. Because I don't think Teen Top would be able to get out of it. Teen Top is just a whole nother creation of God. Like literally, GOT7 can possibly get out of it, especially since they have Jackson and JB, the words of wisdom in a sense. They can probably get out of it. Jinyoung knows how to get out of stuff. So it's like, I feel like GOT7 can get out of it. Teen Top not so much, so I'll save Teen Top. Jackson Wang or Mark Twain? I'm not picking between the two. How rude. What is your aspiration in life? I don't really think I would consider this an aspiration. instead I think I would call this more of a dream, but I would love to just get to interview or like do something with GOT7 or do something with a K-pop group in general. I think it'd be really cool. I was thinking like I would want to go like bowling with GOT7. Even though I suck at bowling, I just want to like go bowling with GOT7 or go get Korean barbecue. I never really thought about aspirations that I have in life, because I mean, with how I live nowadays, I live every day like it's my last, so I try to not regret anything. And because of certain things and because of being a K-pop fan, I've realized that it's better to live your life without regretting than with regrets. So I wouldn't really consider it an aspiration, more than just a dream, but I would love to like play a game with an idol or something. I think that'd be fun. If you had to make the ultimate boy group with your faves, who would be included? So some of these questions were like this, where you actually had to thoroughly think out stuff, and so I did write it down. And I even wrote down what their roles would be in a group. So here we go. So first off, we have Jinyoung from GOT7. He would be the leader. And then we have Chunji of Teen Top. He would be the oldest member and the main vocalist. And then we have Minhyun of Newest. He would be the visual. We have Wonwoo of 17. He would be the lead rapper. We have Jaehyun of NCT 127, and he would be the center. We have IM of Monsta X, and he would be the main rapper. And then we have Moonbin of Astro, and he would be the main dancer in the maknae. That is who I would pick. Your top 5 K-dramas. So I'm not the biggest K-drama person out there. I don't watch a lot. Mainly now, the only ones I watch are with Jinyoung. Sorry, but it's true. But from the dramas I have watched, these are my top 5. Number 1 is Hia Psychometric, because that drama is just so beautiful and I loved every minute of it, even though it made me cry every episode. And then 2 is the one I just finished, which is When My Love Blooms. It's really, really good. It's a really sad and frustrating love story, but it's really good. 3 would be Descendants of the Sun, because I remember waiting every single week for that drama to upload episodes on Drama Fever back when it was still around, and I really loved Descendants of the Sun. Number 4 is obviously gonna be Boys Over Flowers. This was probably one of the first K-dramas I watched along with Coffee Prince. It's just very memorable, and I think everyone really loves Boys Over Flowers. And then number 5 would be Legend of the Blue Sea, which is probably the most underrated drama on this list. So if you guys haven't watched The Legend of the Blue Sea, please go check it out. It's really good. It takes a while to get into and like understand the story, but once you get into it, it's really good. I remember watching it in my college algebra class when I was a senior. Any variety shows that you are currently watching or miss watching? So another thing about me is I don't watch variety shows anymore. I used to watch variety shows all the time back when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, like back in like 2012. But nowadays I don't really watch variety shows or reality shows. I mean, a show, I don't know if you would consider it a reality show or a variety show, but a show that I really miss is Hello Baby. I really loved Hello Baby. I love the Shiny episode and the boyfriend episode, or the season. And I just really miss that because like, it's just adorable, but I don't watch a lot of variety shows anymore. Another one I really liked and miss is Teen Top Rising Brothers that they did along with 100% before they debuted and after they debuted. It's a really, really good, funny show that you guys should watch. It's really funny. Can I have your autograph? Okay, so the person who asked this is my friend from Korean class. She is as much as a crackhead as I am. I swear, I think I only know 3 people that are the same crackhead energy as me, and she's one of them. Yes, Anna, you can have my autograph. I'll give it to you the next time I see you. So what types of jobs are you looking for? So as of right now, I'm only looking for stuff in the US because as much as I want to go to Korea and work in Korea, as of right now, it's not the best decision, especially with COVID going around. So I'm actually looking for video editing jobs or social media coordinator jobs in Houston right now, because ultimately after I graduate, I want to move to Houston. I've made that my decision for the past, like, since January actually. I was like, I'm moving to Houston after I graduate. Like, I'm not staying in Lubbock, I'm getting the hell out of here. I hate Lubbock. If you guys have been a long time viewer of the channel, you know I hate Lubbock. I gotta get out of here. And so there's a lot more opportunities for me out in Houston. And so I wanna go to Houston. That's my ultimate job. Or that's my ultimate goal right now, is just to get out of Lubbock and move to Houston. Which is a big step for me, especially since I'll barely be 22 by the time I move out. But yeah, that's my ultimate goal, is to get to Houston. And just be either a video editor or a social media coordinator. Those are the 2 main things that I think I'd be good at. I mean, I would also be a good photographer, but a good majority of photographers are just working freelance, so they don't really have a sustained job. Whereas if you're a social media coordinator or like a video editor or something along that field, you have a sustained job. So yeah. Dream city state to live in. I honestly really want to live in Daegu, South Korea. But if I had to pick somewhere in the United States, I think I would want to live in LA. I think it'd be really cool to live in LA. Like, that's kind of one of my dreams. That's been one of my dreams since I was really young, is I wanted to live in LA. Ever since I found out I really wanted to be film, like in the film industry. And so I wanted to live in LA. But as of right now, my dream city state to live in is still in Texas. It's just Houston. I'm not ready to leave Texas just yet. I'm not ready to make that change. Give me a few years and then I'll make the change. Favorite comebacks from this year so far. So this is part of my list, so here we go. God's Menu by Stray Kids, Not by the Moon by GOT7, Knock by Astro, More by Twice, Candy by Baekhyun, Fantasia by Monsta X, I'm in Trouble by Newest, Raiden by NCT Dream, Dum Da Da Dum by A-Pink, 100 Ways by Jackson, Wannabe by ITZY, Kick It by NCT 127, On by BTS, and Answer by ATEEZ. The next question is, why is K-pop important to you? So the person that asked this question is actually one of my really good friends on TikTok. I only have 4 friends on TikTok, 4, and she's the one I can relate to most. Like, we are so relatable in so many ways. Hi Hannah, if you're watching this. You guys should go check her out on TikTok. She's really funny, and I relate to her so much. But why is K-pop important to you? This is about to get real dark, but if it wasn't for K-pop, I wouldn't be here today. Like, I do suffer with depression and anxiety, and I make it apparent on my channel, just not as apparent as, you know, some other people. So when I do YouTube videos, I obviously want it to be very happy and upbeat and cheerful and high energy, because you know, a lot of people watch these videos to, you know, take the stress away from the day, or they like look up to me, which is still mind-boggling to me, and just, you know, they watch my videos to make themselves happy. And to know that I do that to other people is just insane. I'm able to help them even though I'm not physically there. That's insane to me. You know, it's still insane to me on how every year at KCON I have at least one person come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, I love your videos, they help me so much. And I'm just like, huh? Like, I still don't know how to respond to it. And especially for me being a smaller creator, having that is just insane and so like meaningful to me. So like for me, I started liking K-pop a lot more when I was in middle school and made it more apparent, I guess. And for me, I had no friends who liked K-pop. No one really knew what it was, especially then, because like by then it was like, what, 2010? And not a lot of people knew about K-pop, or if they heard about it, they literally went weeb. So yeah, but now it means a lot to me because I do suffer with depression and anxiety, and it's not as severe as it used to be back when I was in middle school and high school. Thank God, because I know how to, you heard the ding dong, but thank God because I know how to cope with it, and I know what to do to be able to cope with it. So yeah, it means a lot to me, because if it wasn't for it, I wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be in the mind space I have today. Without it, I wouldn't live my life without regret. Like, before I fully understood what K-pop meant to me, I used to regret everything. And now I'm living my life without regrets. I'm living my life to the fullest, and I have to thank K-pop because of that, because without it, who knows where I would be right now. Probably not here. So yeah. Wow, we got deep. So Hannah also asked, if you could only listen to one group for the rest of your life, who would you pick? I mean, if you can't tell by the wall over here, obviously it's gonna be GOT7. It's already basically like that. Because I'm not as hardcore into K-pop as I used to be. I'm gonna be honest. Because mainly I've just been focusing so much on school and trying to find a job and to get out of Lubbock. I haven't been as active in the K-pop community as I used to be. But I really like GOT7's music. I really like GOT7's color. I am so sorry, Teen Top. The way I looked at my picture of with me and Teen Top, I am so sorry, Teen Top, but it's true. Like, I just really love GOT7's music, especially when JB writes something. JB just knows what fits GOT7's color. And yeah, I also just really love their Japanese stuff. Their Japanese stuff is top notch. What is the last K-pop video you watched? Probably ATEEZ' answer, because I'm currently editing, or I actually just uploaded it, but it's scheduled to upload Saturday. But I am editing my video that's going up on Saturday, which is looking into a K-pop group's discography, and for this first episode, and kind of tester episode as well to figure out what I need to do and what not to do, which is a lot, is ATEEZ' answer. That's the last K-pop video I watched. Yeah, because I reacted to ATEEZ' answer as well as other IVs of ATEEZ, so yeah. And lastly, we have from my friend Emmy, who you guys have probably seen in my KCON vlogs if you watch them. She asked, your KCON dream lineup, but disbanded groups only. So this took a minute for me because I was like, okay, I want it to be an even lineup between girls and boys, and so I wrote it down, and here we go. So we're gonna do girl group first. So Kara, if you guys don't know, Kara used to be my ultimate girl group until they disbanded. And, you know, it's sad to see everything that happened with them, especially with Gohara. But I still love them, and if I could get a concert with them, I would be happy. 21, 4 Minute, Sistar, OT9 Solnoshide, so OT9 Girls' Generation, because after Jessica left, I kind of left Girls' Generation as well, because Jessica was my favorite member. And then EXID, because they were queens when I saw them. And then for boy groups, I would obviously want to see Boyfriend, because I missed seeing Boyfriend when they came to Dallas that one time. And I just really want to see Boyfriend because they have been with me as long as Teen Top has. Or just a little bit shorter, like a year shorter than Teen Top. And so Boyfriend, the way they disbanded really pisses me off. 101, JBJ, original JBJ, not JBJ 95, even though I do love JBJ 95. JBJ, yes. BAP, History, and Madtown. That's my dream lineup. That is my dream lineup, like for disbanded groups. So my dream lineup though, it's a lot of boy groups. But yeah. So that looks like that is it for all the questions. So thank you all so much for asking these questions and letting me be able to answer questions, because I didn't think I would get a lot of questions, but I actually ended up getting quite a few, and I'm really happy about that. So if you guys want to be on the lookout for the next time I do a Q&A, please follow me on Instagram, because that's where I will ask for questions, and that's where you guys can submit them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got to know a little bit more about me. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, become a number today. Be sure to follow me on social media. I'll see you all in the next video. Annyeong!